This is 7 National News. Here are the headlines. Ruler of Dubai inaugurates 59th UITP Mobility and City Transport Exhibition. UAE and Croatia sign MOU and open air services agreement. And ASEAN members hold meeting to discuss disaster relief for Japan. And in our top story, the 59th UITP Mobility and City Transport Exhibition, inaugurated by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, welcomed world leaders in the public transport industry. Many topics, including sustainable transport and doubling the number of public transport passengers worldwide, are among the highlights of this year's event. Participants and exhibitors say the Congress has grown to a leading global business forum for urban and regional passenger transport, as well as an essential platform for exchanging best practices.
Public transport takes center stage this week as His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE, ruler of Dubai, graced the UITP Mobility and City Transport Exhibition's opening. He was joined by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai, and His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Deputy Ruler of Dubai. The government was praised for its efforts in paving the way for road and transport development in Dubai, as well as the region. With impressive achievement on infrastructure and transportation system in such a short time, many are keen to conduct business in the Emirate.
It's important to be in Dubai because Dubai opened the latest automated metro, and this is something to be seen. Actually, one of the subsidiaries of the RATP group, named Sistra, did the design of this metro, so we are very proud of it. Now, it's important for us to be in Dubai because the whole industry of transportation is here, be it manufacturers, other operators, authorities, operating authorities, and all our clients are here.
Abu Dhabi was among the cities identified by experts to be at the forefront of ambitious and progressive development in road and transport systems.
Our aiming to develop a multi-level network that cater for people, flexibility of transportation and improve their life quality of congestion-free city. And we will be announcing soon the visibility study outcomes regarding Abu Dhabi second mode of transportation, which is metro and light rail in general, and it will be also announcing all the visibility study about the congestion management and demand response due to the expanding of the city development.
The event will run until the 14th of April, according to officials and event organizers. With 37 countries participating, they hope to call everyone into action as they push for widespread use of public and alternate modes of transport, intelligent urban planning, as well as good government in realizing a seamless public transport system. Khadija Sali, 7 National News.
The UAE has signed a memorandum of understanding and an air services agreement with the government of Croatia. The negotiations were represented by Saif Al-Suwaidi, Director General of the UAE General Civil Aviation Authority, and the Ministry of the Sea Transport and Infrastructure of Croatia, Jur Saric. The two parties agreed that any number of designated airlines will have the right to perform scheduled air services. The MOU allows full flexibility on routes, capacity, number of frequencies and types of aircraft in any type of service. Emirates Steel announced on Saturday that it has opened up a training facility with a vocational education development centre at VEDC's campus in Shahama. The centre aims to help place UAE national students within the steel industry when they graduate. The facility will include practical training along with technical and safety knowledge of the industry. This comes off the back of an MOU that was signed by the two entities back in May 2010 that established a framework for a strategic partnership. Emirates Steel is looking to increase the percentage of nationals within its workforce by 50% by 2015. The Sharjah Investment and Development Authority is working on projects to develop ecotourism destinations in the Emirate through green hotels. According to a local paper, the Shuruk CEO, Marwan Yassim Al-Sarkal, says that they are working with the government entities to develop eco-tourism destinations that will include a balance to save the environment. He added that they are now looking at how they can maximise on the Emirates' natural richness and that they are finalising plans for the Fakan Corniche that will be developed into a resort to attract more visitors. The Emirate is looking to increase its tourist numbers to 3.5 million by next year by further promoting it as a holiday destination. The Department of Economic Development has issued a warning stating that any businesses operating from a virtual office will be treated as illegal activity, according to a local paper. Officials have advised potential customers not to be drawn in by adverts that offer attractive rates, as they would be deemed as having applied for a business licence with invalid documents. They say that all commercial companies must have a physical address and office, and if they do not, then such licences will be treated as fraudulent. The municipality says that investors must have a premises that the authorities may check and examine. Jointly owned property declarations under the Strata law must be approved and signed by lawyers or will be rejected, according to the Real Estate Regulatory Authority. RERA has made it mandatory for JOPDs to be produced and qualified by experienced lawyers so that the declarations comply with the regulations. Those that do not seek legal approval will not be registered. According to legal officials, law firms are currently negotiating an acceptable lawyer's statement with RERA. Health and safety inspectors have warned that building companies who fail to give their labourers safety training for work on sites may be refused building permits. Officials say that changing attitudes is one of the biggest challenges, as larger companies have had regulations in place, but this is something new for smaller ones. The Department of Municipal Affairs is overseeing the implementation of EMSHS for all sectors in Abu Dhabi, Al Ain and Al Gharbia. In 2009, there were 108 workplace deaths and 10 construction workers died in accidents, according to the Health Authority Abu Dhabi. The DMA and government entities have stepped up health and safety policies in recent months, and they say they will continue to educate about environment, health and safety culture. And in our world news, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations held a special meeting on Saturday in Jakarta between 10 ASEAN foreign ministers and the Japanese foreign minister as a show of solidarity with the earthquake-hit nation. Efforts to support Japan were discussed, as well as the fate of Japan's nuclear plants, with the country's foreign minister stating that regular updates must be provided. Japan's formal relationship with ASEAN dates back to 1977, when Japan attended the organization's second summit meeting. Since that time, Japan and ASEAN have had a strong partnership that has contributed significantly to the region's economic, social and political development. And after constant surveillance, the anti-narcotics cell of Delhi police arrested a Nigerian national who was carrying 6 kilograms of heroin in India's national capital on Saturday. The heroin was confiscated from the Nigerian, which, according to police officials, is worth over $1 million in the international market. The police received information regarding the drug trafficking in the capital on Thursday and set the trap for the arrest. Further investigations are underway. And up next, Linda Berenger has the day's business news, so stay with us.